What up? It's your girl Mena, and in today's video, I want to just talk about skin, okay? Complicated, concerning skin. And let's do makeup. My skin is in a very imperfect state, and I wasn't going to film today because my skin looks like this, but I think it's very important that I show it, talk about it, film with it, because let's say I had somewhere to go and I just cannot stay home and rehab my skin. What would my makeup look like with this skin? So that's the whole purpose of this video. So if you have problem skin, you got issues going on, I hope that this video will speak to you and help you feel a little bit better about how your skin looks, because I know for me, I get a lot of comments and compliments on my skin, but the fact is sometimes my skin breaks out and it looks like this. So I've talked several times about having rosacea, and my rosacea flare-ups have really been under control for a while, but every now and then I have some problems. I do have flare-up that happens on my chest and my neck and my back. I do have eczema. I was born with eczema and I've always had eczema, but my eczema has really been controlled for the last several years. I go to the dermatologist often, and I don't have any problem doing that because my mom took us to the dermatologist all the time as kids. I mean, I had that kind of eczema where you'd scratch and I had like the raised skin, the cuts, and it would be bleeding, all kinds of stuff. But as an adult, I've really been able to take care of it. This is what my face looks like right now. I know there have been over 1 million views on my Mented ad, starting off with Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. First time using this. Let's see how this looks. I'm already done my skincare, so that's why I look really dewy and hydrated. There have been over 1 million views on my Mented ad, and although a lot of I go through it every time it pops up on my on my social media, I go through and look at the comments, and I like to see if anyone is trying to find me, like, who was this? Tag her. I want to know who it is. So I can go and heart the comment so you can find me. And I just like to see what people are saying, you know. I want to see what's going on. I remember there was one comment where somebody was like, she was very impassioned, but I feel where she's coming from. Okay, first of all, this Supergoop is really creating a barrier over the skin. It's really interesting. And it's really unseen. Wow, yes. I don't see any white foolishness going on. Praise God. So she was very impassioned, and I got that sense just from reading her comment. I was like, oh, this is an attack, excuse me. But I tried to not see things that way, because then there's no point in me arguing about something stupid, you see. This is the Juvia's Place and I Am Magic Velvet Matte Foundation, the color Angola. I do want to be matte a little bit, but my oils will still peek through. So she's like, I'm so sick of companies, I'm paraphrasing, I'm so sick of companies showing people that have perfect skin. Why can't you show us people that have problem skin so we can know how to makeup really works? And again, at first I was like, ooh, but then I understand where she's coming from. It means something to me because I get looked up to for my skin being so smooth, so this, so that. With my brand in general, it's very important for me to just keep it real as much as I can, okay? So I took too much. You don't need much of this foundation, it's really good. I'm not gonna skip filming because my skin looks crazy. I'm gonna still film, you're gonna still see the texture on my skin, and we gonna just get into the beat. Because I know that for many of you, you don't have that option. If you are headed to work and you're not at home, you gotta look presentable. You can't be like, okay, well, I'm gonna stay home for the week because I'm having a breakout on my face. Like, says who? And I go on my Instagram stories all the time without makeup. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that. I'm not the kind of person to put on makeup just to go to the post office, put on makeup just to go buy groceries. Absolutely not. That's another level of bondage that I really do believe people need deliverance from, because it's like, you know, you're hiding from something and you're not comfortable in your own skin. That is not me at all. But I was just like, oh, I don't want to do makeup and then I got all this texture going on. I'd rather just not put anything on and let my skin heal. Like, I like when I do my face and it looks nice and smooth. Like, you see how over here this is, well, over here smooth. And it's important to me for people to understand that you look up to me for any reason, look down to me, whatever you want to call it. If you follow me for any reason of inspiration, you just need to know that you ain't the only one. That is one of my goals, is to help you understand that you ain't the only one. So here I am with my textured face. It's one thing to have your uneven natural skin tone and you have the textured skin and it just is what it is. But then when you even out the skin tone with full coverage foundation, and then the raised skin becomes more pronounced. Look right here. And on my chin, the big humongous pimple, the biggest pimple I've ever seen in my whole life. And right here and on my forehead, but it just, again, it is what it is. My prayer with this video is that you feel just more confident in who you are, and you understand that having textured skin, problem skin, rosacea, who knows whoever, that you are still worthy. You are still beautiful. You can still put on makeup. Again, it's not like I have any openings on my skin. It's not like I have any abrasions. It's like my skin is burning when I put on the foundation. And not at all. My skin feels perfectly fine. It just looks really bad. There's that. If you have openings on your skin, like open wounds, you've been scratching and pimples and stuff, honey, I would say give your face a few days of a break. But I don't have that right now. So, you know, we're just putting on our makeup as if we got somewhere to go and want to look cute, but we have problem skin. That's okay. We'll be all right.
Is this what it means to have growing pains? Never come out the way you went in the same. Just as diamonds shine from pressure, babe.
Okay, so we have eyes, and I'm going to highlight right now, but I want to go a little easy because usually the highlight is going to highlight the texture. But thankfully, where I'm going to highlight isn't the same place that I have the texture issues. So right there, I'm going to stay in this area. I don't want to come down too much and highlight this. And then right up here in the corner, you know what I'm saying? We're not going to come down too much with that. And normally I do the forehead highlight. I'm only going to use what's left over on the brush for that so that it's really, really subtle. But I still want to be glowing. Hello. Middle of the nose, we can still do that. No problems there. Upper lip, no problems there. So let's do that. And then the chin, no problems there. So let's do that. So with that, I'm just trying to say to you, avoid where you have the textured skin. Don't highlight those areas. So if you have a huge breakout on your chin right here in the center, don't highlight that. Leave it alone. Okay, I'm going to bronze. This is actually new. Meta Cosmetics came out with 4 bronzers. I'm very concerned about the color of this one because it doesn't look dark enough, but we gonna see. The color Yacht Life. We already contoured, so this is a bronzer. Do you see anything? Oh, subtle. Because of the deepness of my skin, this is really subtle on me. Huh, okay. Yeah, I see it. Do you see it? Comment below and let me know. It's very subtle. I'm shocked because I was like, what are we doing with this? This is not gonna work, you know? I'm actually gonna use 2 of their blushes too. I haven't used these in a while. Buried Away and Pinky Promise. If you watch my videos a lot, then you know I usually use Clay Too Much and Peach for the Stars. But, and you have to do them in tandem. You cannot wear them, well, on my skin tone, I cannot wear Peach for the Stars by itself. So I wouldn't wear Pinky Promise by itself either. I'll show you why. So Buried Away, I haven't worn this in a long time. I don't care what kind of texture I got going on, I'm putting blush on. All right, got a little blush. Really not doing a lot today. Making it like really natural. I guess that's key too. Keep it real natural looking with a textured skin. But you might be looking at me like, this is not natural. Okay, well, this is natural for me. This is Pinky Promise. I'm like stuck on that because I always wear that one. So this is Pinky Promise. This is gonna be a highlighter for the blush, essentially. Just really subtly rosies that up a bit, and I focus that more on the apples of the cheek versus bringing it all the way back there. Really just keep it here. Really gorge. Here we go. So textured skin, but gorge nonetheless, okay? It Cosmetics Superhero, I love to use on the bottom because it really elongates and accentuates the bottom lashes in a very amazing way. So I do want you to comment below and let me know if you feel encouraged, if you feel like, okay, good, like I'm not alone. Do you follow influencers who keep it all the way real? Do you follow influencers who you can relate to? Do you have a mix? To me, it's really important to make sure that you are consuming content from people that you can relate to and people that you feel like are being honest, because otherwise you find yourself in a position where you're envious or feeling less than because that person, it seems like everything is going perfectly for that person and you're over here living real life and then you over here depressed, feeling all crazy because your life don't look like theirs. So I really try my best to keep it real. Granted, I mean, like, I'm not gonna share and tell everything, but I do share a lot. It's all really to do the Lord's work. Honestly, it all really is to just help people like you, girl, understand that you're not alone. And I'm a regular human being just like you. I'm a human being just like you, who God has blessed with this talent, who has an audience of which you are a part, and here I am. So yeah, that's really what it's all about for me. So bottom lashes, yes, hello to the bottom lashes, love this. We need a lip. The lip, ooh, let me do the bold lip. Prima Donna is the purple one and Playmate is the pink one. Now, I'm not a fan of all over purple lips. You don't see that on me often. I just don't feel the sexiest with that, and who wants to feel frumpy? Like, I don't think anyone sets out and life it says, you know what, for the rest of my life I'm gonna be frumpy. So for me, I don't feel my sexiest, so I like to always highlight the inner part. I'm gonna try another lip bar lippy that they sent to me. Thank you for that. This is the color Playmate. Okay, I haven't worn a lippy like this in a long time. Hello. I gotta tell you, I was feeling very, you know, pizza face, but I don't care. This is reality and I feel good. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you are inspired. I hope that you are encouraged. I hope that you feel uplifted, and I hope that you also are going to go seek out a dermatologist if you don't have one. Thanks for watching.